Before we begin, this is about soloing on the blues using the power of the 5, and we'll understand that. But I have to apologize. I was just editing the video, and I just did the whole video, and there's a lot of like sound clipping, like coming through your speakers. It's because I didn't set my levels, but the lesson was so good that I'm going to keep it. So I apologize about the subpar sound quality, but hopefully, I beg you to see the quality of the content. So here we go. And again, I'm sorry about the sound quality. It kind of sucks. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye. All right, hey guys. First I want to thank Sean Daniel and his channel for sending some people my way. I really appreciate it, and thanks for being here. Sean is awesome, and I thank you for any subscription that you have subscribed to me, if that makes any sense. I'll stop talking. Here we go. In music, in guitar playing, really, it's more than just about the guitarists, and that's the truth. Is when we go to concerts, whoever you like, if you're watching John Mayer, or back in the days, Jimmy Page, Zeppelin, me, if I'm watching Trey Anastasio from Phish, or Jerry Garcia, or all the big improvisers out there, you stare at them and you're just in awe. So I'm going to show you some tricks to how to think about it. It's more than just the guitar, it's about music. So today's lesson is how important the 5 is. Now what I'm referring to is the 5th note in the key, or the 5th note based on a major scale. Now if you don't know this stuff, it's fine. You just kind of loosely follow, okay? Sorry, my cat is whining. He's a whining little turd this morning. So in a key we have 7 notes, okay? In a major scale you have 7 notes. It's based off of that. So you have note 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you can picture, I'm going to put my hand over here. If you can picture this in an arc like this, I'll be better. You'll have note number 1, you have note number 2, 3, 4, 5, it's about here, 6, and 7, and back to 1. So again, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. And these all have like this potential energy that comes back home to the root note. So if you picture putting a ball on top, you're going to be close to that 5 note, and if you let go, it either fall this way to the 1 or this way to the 1. This 5 has the most potential energy to get down to the 1. So what the heck am I talking about? I'll show you. If I'm playing, we're going to start with an E blues, or an E blues, and we're going to play, I guess today I'll do a position 3 pentatonic. So if you don't know it, great. If you know it, bear with me. Position 3 pentatonic in the blues, in the key of E, is going to start on the 5th fret. Now this is not the lowest note. This is the lowest note. This is not an E, but this is the lowest note in the shape. So we're going to have 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, and then G string 4, 7, then 5, 8, 5, 7. All right, so let's do that. All right, so we have that, and just get warmed up on that guy. So really quickly, if everything in music, or what I'm telling you right now, is based upon its potential energy from the 1 or the root note, then we want to find where the 1s are first. So in this scale, there is the E, that's the root note, 7th fret of the A string. The other root note is the 5th fret of the B string. So these are home. So we want to kind of land those a lot, because that gives the audience the satisfaction, like having a piece of chocolate after a big meal, of feeling really good. You want to always kind of come home. But that 5 note has a lot of energy to get there. So if I'm going to reference this 1, or the E, on the 5th fret of the E string. Now the 5 is that guy there, the 7th fret of the B. So if I have this little box, and here's my little piece of pentatonic, there is the 5. Sorry, that was the 5, and there's the 1. So if I'm playing a blues riff, or I'm playing a blues song, of course, starting on the 1 is really important. I always mess up. Coming home to the 1 is important. But if you want to build a little bit of, like, I call it A1 steak sauce, like kind of gets right here, little like mouth-watering moments, you can come off the 5 and come home to the 1. Now, you don't want to go, because that doesn't do anything, all right? You want to be that ball rolling and gathering momentum. So you want to, here's the 5, and there's the 1. So you want to go, you can hear right there that tension, and resolve on the 1, okay? So you don't want to jump to it. So really quick, I'm going to show you right here in this pentatonic, 1, da, 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 bam. That's a 5 as well. So you have these 2 5s here. Okay, 4th fret on the G string, and 7th fret on the high E. I suck. All right, so, and then you can come back to pentatonic, and there's a 5. So when you're soloing, you could hear that kind of that rubber band effect where you're pulling the tension and then snapping it back home to the 1. So learning where your 1s and 5s are so important to helping the audience feel that movement in music. If you're just blindly soloing on a pentatonic, which, hey, I'm guilty of it. I'm not assuming I'm going to assume that you're sometimes guilty of it, and even professional guitar players are guilty of it, all of them. It doesn't have the effect that it does when you kind of help people feel the music by building a little bit of tension by coming off the 5. So we have this pentatonic. And we have the 1s, or the root notes on the 7th fret of the A, the 5th fret of the B, the B. Now the 5s here are going to be, let's see, here's a 5 here. Okay, this is the 5th note of the 5th fret of the E string here. Nope, sorry, 7th fret. Don't listen to me ever. Just unsubscribe. Okay, 7th fret of the low E and 7th fret of the high E, and the 4th fret of the G. All in this form 3 pentatonic are the 5s. So I'm going to actually pause the video now, load up a backing track because I'm ill prepared, and I'll solo and I'll show you when I'm coming off the 5. So before I do that, sit and study it, know where your 1s and 5s are, and understand the concept to build tension, to build the momentum, to give the audience a little bit of satisfaction. You want to learn how to riff off the 5 and come home to a 1, and that is so important. And again, I'll be back. I'll stop talking. Bye. All right. Bye-bye. All right, I'm back. I have my backing track loaded up. Now, this is a little bit of a shuffle. The reason it's quick, okay? So you can always learn, go to YouTube and get a slower backing track. The reason I'm doing it quick is because the tempo actually helps enhance the movement. So just to recap, okay, you have your 1s that you're going to come home to. You have your 5s that you're going to use to help build tension. Now, I am going to, again, litter this too much with 5s and 1s, just so you get the point. So when you're playing it live in front of people, don't do it all the time, because they're going to be like, I hear something. So really, we're just starting on the concept of learning how to think about music and how to be a great guitar player. So here we go. It has a little bit of an intro, but I'll try and shout it out and follow, and hopefully it sounds good, which I know it will, but hopefully it sounds good to you. This is what you're looking for. Here we go. Any second now. There we go. So it starts off with a little bit of a head. So right off, here's the 5. The 1. Again. 5, 5, 1. Here's the 5. 1. Stop that. Now, again, I wasn't shouting out the chord progression. I was shouting out what I was doing. I was showing you. So as simple and short as that is, I think you get the concept. So what you want to practice doing is knowing where that 5 note is and coming home to the 1. This is a 4-3 pentatonic for any of you guys who haven't used it. It's really viable, and I have a lesson on it actually, I just realized, about learning how to use it. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this. It's quick, it's easy, and remember, this is the home of totally demystifying the guitar. That's it. I mean, if you want to learn how it works and it's simple, so simple it hurts, and you can't believe it, the reaction that you should have after this is what? Really? And the answer is, yeah, really? And I'm not trying to sound rude. It's really joyful. So enjoy this. Please comment, ask questions, share, all the fun stuff that goes on with the YouTube begging, all that stuff, I beg you. So have a great day. Thanks for visiting, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.